Hello, good evening to all. So let's start at today's topic, okay? Hello, my voice is clear? All of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, maybe.
Okay. So today we can just take up the brush up knowledge onto the table level, okay? So what actually the tables into the SAP? Yes, anyone can tell me why we require the table?
Maybe table is that where all the data will save as we do any configuration or any
Mhm.
backend work. The all the data save in the table all different type of tables.
Only backend data?
No front end, back end, all the data save in the table.
Mhm. Okay. So whatever the data what we have going to create, correct?
Yes,
Like a metal master, vendor master. We are only entering into the front end, correct? But in a back end, how it will be going to save, we don't know, correct? So it's totally handled by the which team? The data saving and
MM.
all. Correct. Okay, so that's not our part, how the data will be stored and all, okay? But how to check and in which table data will be stored. So that's our part, correct? As a time of the some kind of we require some kind of enhancements and all, some kind of a required Z reports, correct? And we require some kind of a customized Z tables. Also, so that time we require that
इसकी
knowledge.
आवाज आ रही है?
Hello, Anuj, please be on mute. Okay.
Sorry, ma'am.
Okay. So for enhancement of any kind of ACP, so that time we require the table level knowledge and all, okay. So anyone knows how to check for the which field, which table is the data is going to store and how any kind of a list of the table names, any information, any one of you have, just raise your hand one by one. You can just tell. Because now you are familiar with the ACP, correct? Already we have seen. I just suggest go ahead. Unmute and speak. You're on mute, suggest. Your voice is not clear. Suggest. Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, right.
Hello. I think I can't speak much. I can't speak much because
Yeah, I
right
know
now
you are in office.
I'm, yeah. Uh, but you said table level. Yeah.
Uh,
To see the table, we have to use that SC16.
Correct.
Yeah.
After that, any kind of a table's name,
Mara and MRCA.
Mara for what?
For plant.
Okay.
And plant level
Hmm.
details. Yeah. Then for mark it material level, like
Hmm.
materials, general materials. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh, Others I don't remember much.
Okay. Okay. No issues. Whatever you have,
May you,
there is some data related to the material master. Okay, Anuj.
Yeah.
Yes.
can I add something here?
Wait. Yes, you can add.
Okay, there are some table name like Mara for the we use for the material to fetch the material detail like Mara at the at the general level and MARC for plant level, and we can use table EKKO,
Hmm.
EKPO for purchase order, and
Hmm.
EBAN for purchase requisition, and
Hmm.
IBLIN for purchase info record, something like that.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Overall, regarding the material master tables, one you have to select. No issue. Virupaksha, you want to add something?
Yes, I want to add something, Mayur.
Yes.
There is also one table level MARDI at storage location.
Hmm. Okay.
And like LGOR for material master view something.
Hmm.
Mm, then oh, yes, that's it. I know.
Okay.
That much I
Anyone
know.
wants to? Anyone again wants to add?
Hello.
Yes, Diksha.
I will tell the tables which I will daily use for the material master. MARA is for
Yes.
the general data and MARCI is for the plant data and MBEW is for the material valuation and
Hmm.
MERD is for the storage location data that we can see in that one
Hmm.
and MVKE is for the to check the sales data for that one
Hmm.
and MLGN is for the material data for the warehouse data we can check
Hmm.
in that one
Hmm.
and one more is there MARM that under that one we can check the uh, un, uh, unit of measure for the
Correct.
material and this is for the material master when it comes to the I know about the PO this
Okay.
I use in the day-to-day transaction and for when it comes to PO E,
Hmm.
EKPA is for the purchase role I think so and EKP
Okay.
is for the something I don't remember
Okay,
exactly.
no issues. I will add. Okay, no issues.
Yeah.
I will add your knowledge to which table is for the
E
material
EK
master.
EKKO for purchasing header document. Like
Correct.
Yeah.
EKKO and EKPO, and which are
EKP is for
required for the
the
and
purchase
MAST for material bomb.
correct. Correct.
form.
So that's overall list of the someone has knowledge on that. Okay, so we will see step by step what we require in our day to day. This is why we require the table level knowledge and all, okay, how to check the report, which material, how to check whatever data related to the table where it will be going to store, save, and all. Okay, so today we will see discuss what are the important tables. Okay, on the basics level, advanced level we will see later. Okay, what are the tables? So regarding the purchase with procure to pay cycle, which is required, so that today we will see. Okay, so I will just share my screen with you. You able to see my screen?
Not yet. Yeah, it's for
Okay. Okay. So go to the SAP. Okay. I will just log in. So for table level knowledge, so firstly we can go for the SS16N, correct? So SS16 is the transactions where you can find overall list of the tables, correct? So anyone knows how to check the total list of the tables into the SAP? How to check how many tables into the SAP? Anyone knows? There are lots of the tables, correct? Some are the standard ones, some are the customized. So like how we can customize the material type. So same like we can also customize the tables also. Sometimes what happen? So as per the business requirements, it's not mentioned in that report and all, right? Into the material master. So that time what we require, we need to add some more info, correct? So that time what we are going to do, we are going to create a customized table also, okay, with the name of the Z. So that's called as a customized table also, correct? So material management guy, he is not going to be responsible to create that table, okay? So as per our requirement, we can give this to the adapter. So he will work on that and give us the customized table, okay? So that also we can check into the T code of SA16 and just enter the table name called as a DD02L, okay? So if you can enter that, just press enter. So it will be showing you as a SAP tables, okay? So whatever the total list of the tables, it will be showing you, okay? So once enter this DD02L, and if you can click on the number of the entries here, so then it will be show you total number of the tables here, okay? So you're able to see how many tables are these? 6,05,946, correct? So these much of the tables are into this system, okay? Right now. So whatever the data will be going to be stored regarding the MM, SD, PP, okay, all over data will be storing because each department has their different tables level knowledge sharing. Okay, means MM is going to store their data, SD, PP, MRP, whatever, correct? So each and everyone has their own data and own tables to store the data into the system. So that's why into the server, 6 lakhs total overall tables are into the available. Okay. So right now this is nothing about the total list of the tables. Okay. Right now someone is saying the table name as a EKPO, EKKO, then EBAN. Okay. What is that? What is the name of that table? So no one is know about that, no? So what is the name? So someone has spelling the MARA, MARC, MARD, MSP, correct? So you all as a fresher, if you don't know about that, what is the name of that table and how to check, correct? So again, the T code is the same. DD02 instead of L, you can just put as a T there. Okay. If you can put 02 T, just enter. So the screen of the SAP table text, it will be open. Okay. So just any kind of a new table, can you just tell me which is a new one for all?
LFA1.
LFA1. Okay. So LFA1, I will just put here. LFA1. Okay. So this is the new one for me. I don't know about the name of this LFA1. Okay. So just I will just input the language as English and just execute. Okay. So the table name of LFA1 is related to the vendor master. Okay. So in that manner, if you don't know the name of that table that is related to the, so how you can find, just enter the decode DD02T and easily you can find the description of that table name. Okay. All are clear about this too? DD02T and DD02L.
Yes.
Okay, in that manner, if you want to again LFA1 is again, if LF2 is also there. Okay, so it's also regarding the vendor LF2,
LFB1.
LFB actually.
company code AWB1.
Okay, no, so LFB1. Okay. Okay, we will see that means LFA1, LFB, LFB2. Okay, so we will see that overall list of the tickets from the material master to the material document posting. Okay, one by one we can see. So all are clear about this, no? DD02, 02, and how to check, how to number of the entries will be available into the that list. If you can just remove these also, so we will be going to execute whatever the overall list of the tickets. I can just put as a language as English here. Just execute without entering any name. So it will be showing you the overall description of the all the list of the keywords here. Okay, so that is not going to understand what is the name of that. Okay, so it's showing you the overall short description of each and every table here. Okay, I make it Mara. What is that? All the list of the tables. If I just put as a maximum number of it as a 5. That if I can remove that, so whatever the table, it will be going to execute here. Okay. But don't worry about it. I will just remove this and if you can go and check on the number of the entries. So here again, how many entries are there? Lots of the entries are available here. Okay. So in that way, if you want to check how many entries, how many tables, so just don't put anything, enter the table name and just click on the number of the entries here. Okay. Attempt the executing. So it will be showing you whatever the total number of the entries will be available here. Okay, so that is nothing about just the difference between the two tables DD02L, DD02L. Okay, so someone is asking you to check how many tables are available to the system, check the description of the any kind of a tables in the system. Okay, so just remember these two keywords are important for any kind of information. Okay, so that is nothing about this. So right now we can just see step by step tables list for the material master, vendor master, purchase requisition, purchase order, then goods receipt and whatever the info records and all. Okay, so step by step we can see this. So what are the tables related to the material master? Anyone can just specific tell the name of the tables of the material master only. Okay, not overall.
MARA for general level,
Hmm.
MARC for plant level,
Hmm.
MARD for storage level.
Hmm.
I think MBEW for value. Either it is
Correct.
for stock or valuation.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So right now this is nothing about okay. So if you want to check, so which data will be stored into the which table? Okay. So in material master, I will just go and one material I want to view. Anyone knows how to check? I have shown you before this how to check. Means right now I'm just going to select this all data. Okay, and execute it. Okay, I'm just going to display the material. So anyone knows how to check which field is, what is the shortkey for that? Well, forget about that. We need at the time of the field selection we have seen, no? So which key we are going to put here? Anyone of you remember?
F1, I think.
Be confident at the time of the answer.
It's F1.
Can you
Okay.
repeat
If
the
you are
question?
sure,
Can you repeat the questions once again?
so right now, at the time of the field selection, which key we have entered here for checking the field name, field status? Anyone knows?
F1.
Correct. So F1 is the key. If you can just right now, if you want to see the data, whatever we have entered here, correct? So where data will be going to store, so just press special key as F1. Okay. Then go for the technical details. Here is the option called the technical information. Then here you can find the name of the table here, correct? So table name called as a Mara. So where this general data will be going to be stored. Okay. So like that way, you can find easily each and every field, each and everything, how it will be going to be stored. Okay. So this will be applicable for each and every master data. Okay, like the material master, vendor master, info record, where you want to see the which table this data will be going to stored, which. So in that way, you can easily find out. Okay. So if you want to again check, this is the material group. Press F1 here. Go to the technical information. So it will be showing you the name of the table. So the Mara is the table where the general data of this material master will be going to stored. Okay. So this is nothing about the general data. If you want to go for the purchasing, so right now this is the base unit of measure. So if you can just finish on the F1, which is also save into the Mara because this is the basic data. If you can go for the purchase group, if you can put F1 and check on to that. So where it will be going to store? It will be going to store into the MARC. Means what? Whatever the purchasing data, it will be going to be stored into the table of the name of called as a MARC. Correct? All are clear about this? How to check which data will be going to be stored into the which table?
Yes, madam.
Okay, in that way. So this is the most important topic regarding the interview. Okay, most of the interviewer asking you how to check the which table is related to the which field, which data will be going to the store in a which table, how you can extract and execute the list reports. Okay, most of the reports also we are going to fetch by using these tables also. Okay, so customized reports, some queries, lots of the reports we are also going to fetch from this table levels. Okay, then again, what we can do, we can just go for the accounting last. So there this accounting validation class will be going to store. Okay, so one by step, we can just see here. In which table? MBEW. Someone is saying like that, no? MBEW. The valuation class, it will be going to store into the table of MBEW. Clear? In that way, all of you can just check whether the data will be going to be stored. Okay, right now what we can do, we can go into the SA16 here and just enter the one by one table name there. Okay, so we have already created one kind of a document here. Okay, so which is available into the LinkedIn. Just check this table level document. Okay, which is created by one of our associate Ruchi. So she has already prepared all these material master level tables, vendor master level tables, goods received, purchase order, purchase requisition, purchase info record. Okay, so this is the important list of the tables. Okay, so during the time of the interview, definitely this is the short note for you. So easily you can remember the name of the tables related to the specific master data. Okay. So we will just see that. Firstly, we can see the MARC, okay, where the plant data will be going to store. MARC is a list table to check the data. So we will just put the MARC here and execute. After entering that MARC, so it will be showing the description of that table as a plant data of a material, correct? So whatever the just 03 also here. So you can easily understand. Okay. So here the material also I will just copy. This is the material called as auto PO for the paste material. So right now I can just put this material here. Okay. And without material entering also, we can easily fetch the data. Okay. No issue. I will just show you once how to check the data. It will be going to store into that. Okay. Right now, if I can enter here the material number, I don't want these much of the field into the my report or into the my selection field. Okay. So just deselect all, whatever the required things you want to select. Okay. So just we require material, require the plant, then what you require validation category, whatever you want. So this is the option available, whatever the things you require, because here is the overall list. If you see, lots of the things are into the reports, correct? So these things are not mandatory for us. So whatever you require, you can just keep near about 100 and plus field names are here, correct? This much you don't require. So if you want to select specific one, just remove that all. Here is the option called as a select all. Again, we are called as a deselect all. Okay, in that manner, whatever you want output into your result, so you can select as per your requirement. Okay, I will just right now select for the overall list and just go for the execute. After entering and executing, this is the details of this material what we have seen right now, correct? So in the MARC table, the data of this material, whatever the general data, it will be going to store into the MARC table, plant, status, purchase group, correct? So these things are not required for us right now. Whatever the purchasing, it will be going to store here, material, plant, status. Okay, lots of things into the showing into the report, but this not are the mandatory. Whatever the required, you can select before executing. Okay, as per your requirement. If you don't want to require that things, and if you want to sort your report, okay, as per your plant, as per your user ID. Okay, so I will just execute plant also. TP10. I just want to see into the MARC table from the TP10 how many entries will be there. So how we can check? So I can just put a table name, enter the plant, and then click on the number of the entries. So it will be only 66 entries are there. In that way also you can check. If I can go and execute for the TP10 plant, definitely only the 66 materials will be available in the list. Okay. So in that way you can just easily take any kind of a reports or whatever you want into the tables. It will be also showing the 66 number of the hits only means sometime what happened, the data will be resetted right now. No? So that's why the entry will be less. So I can just remove this also, keep it in. And if I want to put as a any kind of a plant, it will be a purchase group is also here. Unit of issues, MRP live. Lots of the options are available. Okay, as per your filtering, sorting, whatever you want, user ID, safety stock, maximum loss, whatever you want to put, you can put it and execute. Any doubts in this MARC where that I will be going to store, how to check for the plant, any other plant, anyone has created new plant for you, we can check for this data.
9007.
Yes,
9007.
9007. Okay. Okay, so my plant, sorry. Just execute. No values found, no values found, can be shown. Any other? I think that the entry will be deleted on 9007.
AK01 maybe.
AK01, okay, AK01, see if any kind of a material is there or not. Number of the entries will be 2 only, okay? So I think the data will be restored. Only 2 materials I think you have created and which field that correct? In the new server,
Yes, maybe.
only 1000244, 1000251. Okay, so this is your plant AK01. Purchase group also you have to AK1, AK1, 1 bit. So in that way, you can just easily type or see your data will be stored or not. Correct? This is the way you can check. Then you can go for the next table. Mara. Firstly, we have seen the MARC. Then we can go for the Mara. And the Mara is which is used for the general master data like a material type, industry sector, and material group. Okay. We will see one by one. Right now, what we can do, I will just change this MARC to Mara. So what we can do, just I will just anyone can change me your user ID.
ECC user 24.
User ID.
54 user 2
54.
user 240. 214 1414.
Okay, so this is the user. Okay, so created on this. Okay, so how many material? I don't know. He has created. Okay, so just take the number of entries. In one format created on, so created by next bit. This much of entry, I think you have created, correct? It will be showing this much of entry only by the your user ID. I can just go and sort by date. But today, actually, only you also have created 2 material, 31, 31 you have created, I think. Today not any material created.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
It will be showing you the list field whatever you have created on which you have created 662023 before this. Someone is using this ID also. The same thing. Correct. So this data will be going to show you like a material number, then the change by contrast, then material type, material group, then industry sector which you have selected, one for the mechanical, correct? Base unit of measurement, whatever the general data, it will be stored, it will be showing into the Mara table. Clear? Any doubts in this regarding the Mara? If you want to execute, hello, who is this? Please be on mute. Anyone can check, please. Okay, sorry for this. So any doubts in this? How to check a table level of the MARC and MARA?
No.
general data of material. If you want to execute the reports, if you want to change the layout, the same thing also here available. Okay, as per your requirement, you can change the layout, save the layout. Okay, already we have seen this, correct? How to change the layout. If you want to change something, if you want to add, if you want to delete, created on, created by, last change. So right now what I don't require here. Okay, status, where is status? Please see, okay, I can just have to do this. Right now I don't want to status into my report. Yeah, so status. Where it is. Nearly completion. Status change by completion will enhance internal status. Correct? Cool. I don't want this. So I will just remove that also from the report. You can easily from here. Just click on the add up. So we're going to remove from the report next time. Right now it will be going to remove. So these lots of the things are what we don't require. We can change the layout as per the requirement here also. Okay, and you can if you want to spreadsheet easily, you can change it to the spreadsheet also export whatever into the spreadsheet. You can execute the report. Click on that. You can easily extract the any kind of information into the spreadsheet also there. Okay, same thing already we are seen into the reporting of the purchase declaration, purchase order. Correct? If you remember how to convert the data into the Excel sheet, spreadsheets. Next up, you can save. Save the table data. Save on the extract. Right now, the data will be going to be extracted into the Excel format. Okay, if you require for any kind of data migration, whatever you require data in that manner, you can easily extract the report. You can modify as per the layouts and all. You can easily do that settings into the reports also. Any doubts in this? Any kind of a tables? MARC, MNA, RA, MARA, RC. No doubts, then we can go for the next table. What is the next one? We will see for the MAKT. MAKT is a table for the material description. Okay. So if you want to check any kind of a description of your material, okay. So the table level called as a material description MAKT. Okay. So I will just copy this MAKT table. Move into the sheet. SC16 here. And we can execute. Whatever the material name is description, as per the you will to store. How many number of the hits it will be showing? 2,16,285. Why? Because I have not put any short list here, correct? I can just put MAKT, enter any kind of a material. If I just put as a 907, I just delete it. No material available. I just delete this and I just copy this material. If you don't know what is the description of the material, in that manner also, you can easily find out the description of that material. Okay. So where the data will be going to store into the MAKT. Okay. So firstly, we have seen the MARC, MARA, MAKT for the material description and all. Okay. So these three tables regarding the material master. Okay. General data. Then we have seen the plant data, material description. The same thing for the MBW also. I will just firstly execute this MBW and then we can go for the vendor master level. All are getting about this? This is just only for the basics one, not for the advanced kind of knowledge. If you want to for valuation area, so you can put a valuation area is always what we are going to put. What is our valuation area?
Plant.
What?
Plant.
Correct. So plant is always is our valuation area. Okay, so I will just put as a AK01. Okay, we can just execute. So only two entries are there. So what is the validation class? 3000 is validation class. And the validation area is always your plant there. Okay. So these two materials will be available for the their the validation class, their moving average price, their total value, their total stock. It will be stored and it will be showing into the table called as a MBEW material valuation. Correct. This is nothing about the material valuation MBW, then MARA, MRAM. We are going to see next table is a MARM, where the unit of measure of the material master we are going to store, and MVER is for the consumption. Okay, so these are the most important. This is the MARC, MARA, MAKT, MBW. So okay, so basic unit of measurement, and these are not most important, but this is required. MARC and MARA. So this is the most required tables regarding the material master. Okay, if you tell the names only during the any kind of interview, so that's benefit for you and the plus point. So yeah, interview in my so I have this kind of this most knowledge on the tables and other. Okay, so that's the plus point and the rest from the your side. Okay, so next we can go for the vendor master. Okay, so as we already mentioned, I left A1 for the general section of the vendor master, and that's B1 for the company code data. Okay, so one by one we can see the left A1. Okay, what we can do, we can just execute the one or we can display the one vendor master. Okay, so we can select any vendor here. Okay, so whatever the general data of this is the general data of a vendor master. Correct. So where this data will be going to study, if you want to see, let's go to that field, click on the F1. Okay, whether the technical information, so it will be showing you the where the table name. I think this table name is not showing here. The table name is data name. First one. This is not showing. This is only showing the field name, I think. Okay, no issue. Whatever the data of the vendor master general data, if you're going to store, it will be stored into the table called as a LF A1 general section. Okay, we will see executing the table LF A1. As you can understand, I will just rename this LF A1. Okay, so this is the vendor master general. Okay, so what I can do, I can just sort out this. Sort out. Okay, country name, Okay, so you will put another India country. We will see how many vendors are created for the India. For the India, 565 vendors are created with their name. Okay, so you able to see whatever the data related to the vendor, their name, their city. General, this is the totally general data. Postal code, their search term, their vendor. Okay, so wherever is our vendor code 100,597. This is the overall list of the vendors which is available 565 for the India country. Okay. So if you want to sort out as per your purchase group and all, so again there is a selection parameter for that also, correct? So the second table is also available there, correct? So LFB1, LFA1 is for the general data, LFBN is showing for the only specific company code. Okay, if you can just put LFB1 there, you can just go and execute for the LFB1. So it will be showing the vendors specific for your only company code. Okay, so if you can just put as H100, just put H100, then you can execute. If you want to see the created on, then again it will be showing you the created by. Okay, so I will just execute for overall H100. For the H100 company code, total 131 vendors will be created. Okay, so if you want to sort by the date, today, okay, 54, 66, 257, 43. Okay, three vendors will be today created. Okay, 18, 24, 25, and 29. So in that way, you can easily check whatever data will be stored into the company code level, correct? The reconciliation account we are going to store. Then at the company code level, what we are going to store? Payment terms, correct? If you know, so two times you can enter the payment terms, at one as a purchasing level and second one as a company code level. If you remember the payment terms, what we are going to store while the creation of the vendor.
Yes, Mayur. This will two times there in the
Correct.
vendor matching.
Correct, and reconciliation account also we are going to store at the company code level, whatever the reconciliation account for the clearation of the payment and all. So where this reconciliation account will be stored. So that way you can check whether your data will be stored into the backend or not. Okay. Any doubts in the tables of this material master and vendor master, what we have seen? These are the very basics. Okay. Not deep dive into the tables. Okay. Any doubts in that? Are all clear about this? How to check the tables where data will be going to stored? Then that another you can also filter as per your requirement, like a reconciliation account if you can enter, then company code, posting block, created by user ID, date also you can put, then vendor name also you can easily put. Okay, so that manner you can extract or you can check the table level. Okay, so here again, so output what you require, you can select, select. These are the some technical names regarding the this field name. Okay, this is nothing about the vendor master, how you can check LFA1. Okay, so next one is the LFM1. Okay, LFM1 is for the purchasing organization data. Okay, so at the time of the purchasing organization also, what we are going to put, we are going to put a order currency, correct? If you remember order currency, then what we can put? Payment terms. And just put as a purchase organization, keep it 10. Okay, so at the time of the creation of the vendor master, in the view of a purchasing tab, what we are going to put? We are going to put a order currency, if you remember. Okay, so this is the vendor, this is the vendor, this is the screen. So the company code level. This is the purchasing tab, correct? So this is where we can put order currency, payment terms here also, correct? So this data will be going to store. GRIR control is not showing here. So whatever we have put, okay, so it will be also showing here. We have a checkbox for the GRIR, GRIV control. You able to see here? Whatever data we have selected, it will be put as a mark as X. If we don't put any payment terms, it will be showing a blank. Whatever data it will means not stored into the table for this vendor. Once we can save, then this data will be going to automatically fill here. So it will be stored into the backend, into the system. This much of vendor what we have created here. 19 number of the hits. Only 19 vendors will be available into the system right now. If you want to the details, just select it. Here is the option available for the details. You can see what is the client, what is the vendor number, what is the purchase organization, then who is created, what is the order currency, payment terms, and GR based invoice verification. Okay. So we have put as a yes. If you want to see, go to the vendor master, we have put as a GR based invoice verification, correct? So whatever we have put here manually, it will be stored into the backend table name called as a LFM1. This is thinking about the table related to the vendor master. Okay. The PP, it will be comes whenever we are going for the S4 HANA. Okay. So that time we can see this table called as a BUT 000. Okay. So if that is the upgraded at the time of the S4 HANA, that time we will see about that business partner and all. Okay. So right now what we can see for the purchase requisition and purchase order fastly. Okay. For the purchase requisition, there are the two most important tables. First one is a EBAN and second one is a EBK. Okay. So firstly we will see what is the EBAN. Okay. So EBAN is going to store the data of a purchase requisition. Okay. What is the general data of a purchase requisition related to that? It will be going to store into the table name called as a EBAN. Okay. So we will just go to the SA16N and execute that table. Okay. Just enter. So it will be showing you what is the EBAN. EBAN is for the purchase requisition. Okay. So what we can do, we can just execute the report. Purchase group. Okay, purchase group, we can just put the TP1 and we can execute. For this TP1, how many entries are available? 47 entries will be available. Okay, or created by or created on. Okay, created by 54 users. You will just enter 54 user. Okay, no issues and execute. No value found for detail. Okay. Sorry. So, okay. So 43 purchase requisition will be available here. Okay. Whatever the line by line, whatever the purchase requisition number, items, document type. Okay. Each and everything regarding to that purchase group, user ID, the name, the date which is on the change, what is the stationary item yesterday we have seen, correct? Indirect procurement test material, all the things it will be going to show here, correct? Whatever the short text we have mentioned, then plant, storage location, material group. So whatever we have mentioned, what is the quantity of that purchase requisition, the date of the requisition, whatever. So it will be totally going to show you here, okay? Overall list of the purchase requisition. What is the GRIR base, whatever we have seen, what is the valuation of that material at the time of the creation of the purchase requisition, if any info record is there, if any purchase order we have created for that, all the things it will be going to store into the system here. Okay. If you want to go and click on the details also, the system is showing to you what is the details of each and everything here. Okay. what is the technical field name of that purchase requisition number, document type, item requisition, purchase group, user ID, stationery item, short text of that material, plant, storage location, all the things system will be going to show you. Any kind of a checkbox you have marked as a mandatory, not, so it will be showing as a mark as X there, correct? Invoice received, goods received, consumption, valuation, K for the account assignment category. We have done yesterday PR, correct? For the indirect procurement, that time we have put as a account assignment category. You know, so how to check that PR for the only for the account assignment category? So there is a again different table name called as a EBKN. Okay, so it will be only showing you whatever the account assignment data related to the purchase requisition. Okay, so I will just copy this EBKN. Okay, I'm going to execute. Okay, so totally 911 entries are there. So what we can do, we can just change. We can just put as a user ID. No value form for this. I will just delete this entry. Okay. So anyone remember yesterday which GL code or which any kind of a cost interest we have seen? Anyone remember?
Yes, Mayur.
What was the cost center?
11, 22.
Double two, not 2100.
Yes,
Okay, so that yesterday we have used, correct, for the indirect payment day before yesterday, correct?
yes.
So I'm just entering that cost center and executing the T code table EBKN, which is for the purchase requisition account assignment here. Okay, I'm just going to execute. So it will be showing you whatever the purchase requisition will be created for that cost center and GL code. Clear, all of you? How to check the table level knowledge into the each and everything fields and all. Got it? Point, Anuj?
Yes, Mayur. Mayur, can you check the cost center 112200?
Yeah, double one, double two, double zero. Yeah, that is also from our side. No issues. We can also, but I think not yet created. I think.
Something changed, I think.
Yeah, something. I don't know. That's missing something. Okay. I don't know. Okay. So we will check later that. Okay. So that is nothing about the PR. Next one is a, we are going to check for the purchase order. So someone is adding the purchase order. Correct. What is the tables for the purchase order? EKPO
and EKPO.
Okay, so EKKO, firstly we can see EKKO. So EKKO is for the purchasing document header. If whatever data we are going to store into the header level, it will be going to store into the table called as a EKKO. Okay, if we can just execute, I want to just enter the our company code H100 for that. I'm just going to execute this. So the total 475 entries will be available here, okay, for the purchasing document header, okay. So if you want to check, this is the data, okay, I will just sort the date here. So today is purchase order will be created 98, 99. These all are the created will be today. This is the user who is created this PO. 54 user 100, 54 user to 57, 54 user 6. Most of this created today is a 54 user to 57. I think this is for the Kiran Shah. Kiran, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
This is your user ID for 57?
Yes, correct.
Correct. So this one is of PO. I think today you have created, correct?
Yes.
So this is the document type said
Yes.
OVM you have used. Then NPM, okay, no issues. This is, I think, you customize document type for the PO.
Yes.
Correct. Then purchase or purchase group, currency. This is things comes onto the header level, correct? If you know, this is comes under the org structure, purchase order, purchase group, currency into the vendor side, exchange rate also. At the time of the creation of the PO, it will be shown, correct? This is nothing about the header level of any kind of a purchase order. Then next one is a item level. For item level, table name is a EK.
PO.
PO. EKPO is a item level. EKKO is for the header level. Okay. So it will be showing document item level. What I can do, I can just change. Again, I will just put as a plant as a GPT. Just execute. So total 175 again. Entries will be available here. Okay. So I will just sort it. So yesterday we have created the hand gloves PO, correct? For the consumable item. For the item level, indirect PO also I have created for the document type. In that manner, you can just check item level, header level. So here, anyone knows what is the difference? The same PO number is showing, correct? 95, 95, but item is 10 and 20. Why this?
Because it is item level, so it is showing all the items for a PO.
Correct. So whatever the two items, it will be included in that purchase order. So it will be showing in that manner, okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, whatever. So let's see, we are also saying 10, 20. It's item level, means it will be showing you the data of each and every item, okay. So for the one PO, you have mentioned the 100 items. So it will be 100 times, it will be showing you the PO, and it will be showing 100, 10, 20, 30 till 100 will be reaching out, okay. So 10, 40, someone has generated the material for that P2P only one item is selected. That's only selecting, showing a one item for that PO for 30. PO number 20, 30, 40 again did that for the 50. So in that way, it will be going to show you which item number, which PO number, that I will be going to show you there. Okay. That is nothing about the EKPO and EKKO. And the
Mayur,
next one, yes, Anuj.
when we use EKKO and we short it in the increasing way, then it is showing a lot of PO in the today date. But if you talk about EKPO, then it is not showing for today's PO.
That is
While
some
these are regarding, both are
yeah, I'm
regarding to
also
PO.
finding that. So today's date the PO will be not going to save, I think. So that's why it will be not showing here exhibit properly. Otherwise, I am just finding out that today's date it will be showing only the 38, because the date will be in a past, I think. So that's why it will be not showing a today's PO, I think. 38 last PO it will be showing, but day before yesterday we have seen, correct? On the 30 we have seen that consumption direct procurement
Yes,
process,
yes.
correct?
Yes.
So today's PO it will be not updated, I think here. I don't know. For the purchasing document item label, why it's not showing. For the EKKO it will be showing, no?
Yes.
It's for TP10, na? For plant I have put TP10, correct? You understand? Why it's not showing?
Okay. Yeah.
Correct? If I can just put as your AK, na? AK01 plant. That time it will be going to show you for the, where is your plant AK01? Company what I put here first.
Yeah. First time you
That's
put
why
the
it will be
company code,
showing.
and the second time you put
So that's
the
what it will not showing.
TP10 plan.
Correct?
Yeah.
So that's why it will be not showing here.
Yeah.
If I can execute without that, so that time definitely will be showing you the overall list of that. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is about the table level to the EKPO, EKKO, and then we can go for the EKBE, is whatever the purchasing document history, is whatever the PO will be done or not, GR will be done or not. Okay, so it will be showing the history of any kind of purchase order. Okay, so I will just put it is a history for purchasing document. Okay, so what we can do if you want to execute, okay, So we can, okay, so I will just put as a material document as 2023. Then what we do, we can just execute. It will be showing overall purchase order number, material document. So where you require, if you require to exact or extract the report, okay, how many PO will be created, how many the material documents will be posted for that PO. Correct. Here you can see for the purchase order number 77, the 2 times will be the document will be posted for the one item. Correct. One item number one, item number one, and then the quantity, they are split for that. So in that way, if you want to check how many POs, one PO for multiple times GR will be done. Correct. So that time also you can check. This is also used for the reporting, okay, most of the times, like a posting date, how many order quantity, how many received quantity, what is the total amount, currency, how many GR will be done, any block, any, okay. So that time also you can use this uh, table called as a EKB, okay. So for the new freshers and all, so if they don't know how to execute the reports and all, correct. So if they know the knowledge on the tables, so they can easily understand SC16 and execute, enter the table name, and they can get the multiple reports, what's they require there, okay. So that we have seen material master, vendor master, what we have seen in purchase requisition and purchase order, okay. So I will share with you this file of a list of the all, okay. So you can find out whatever the tables you want to see, okay. So this is the basics which is required for the SAP MM, okay. Again, we need to add some tables, okay. We will update that also, and we will share the list of the again most important tables into the SAP MM, okay. So if you have any doubts regarding the today's topic, you can just ask me. I will just stop sharing.